Hey guys, thank you guys so much for 1,000 subscribers. I didn't really even see it coming because I haven't been active for a while, but I'm starting to be active on YouTube again and start recording videos and things like that. And I just want to thank you guys so much for 1,000. It actually really means a lot to me. I look at it every now and then, and it's still weird to think that 1,000 people, like 1,000 people, is a lot. I know it's not huge on YouTube or anything like that, but it means quite a bit to me. Anyways, I thought I'd make a long type of rambling video today. So all these clips are kind of just recorded at random times and things like that over a couple days actually. So yeah, they're all going to be jumped over apart, but I just thought I'd make a nice long ramble video, talk about kind of the world situation right now, talk about RuneScape updates, talk about my life a little bit and things like that. So anyways, yeah, it's in no particular order. It's just kind of a big, long ramble video that you can listen to while you skill and things like that. But anyways, thank you guys, and yeah, enjoy, hopefully. Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help coming back for a video today. I thought I would do a ramble video. I thought about making like project ramble videos where I have multiple days where I talk and put it all together and make like a nice 1 hour long type video of just random rambling about things like that. And I've been wanting to make one for a long time. I really don't have the time anymore because of the whole ongoing situation with the world. And I kind of wanted to talk about that a little bit, as well as certain things in RuneScape that have been happening, maybe some in real life things, and put it all together in one big video that we can that I can watch. And it's not so much for like YouTube and stuff, but I do like these types of videos for when I'm like doing a skill or grinding something out on RuneScape, and I just want some background noise in the or background, things and to listen to in the background while I skill or while I train Slayer or while I do anything on RuneScape really, maybe besides questing. I like those types of videos, so I thought I'd make a nice long hour one for those who like those types of videos like myself. And then it also gives my subscribers and things like that a little bit more information and stuff about my personal life and maybe some other things or some opinions of mine. And we can also talk about the ongoing situation in the world. I also like making these types of videos to go back and reflect on for myself. Parts of my life where I am at right now, I can go back and look, say even a couple months down the road and see where my mindset was at that time. It's kind of like a little like online log or whatever. Sometimes I go back and look at some of my old videos and see how much has changed in my life, and even like different like goals that I had on RuneScape. It's kind of crazy that like I was so focused on, say, like 99 crafting like 3-4 months ago, and it's just weird because I haven't touched crafting in forever because I got 99. So it's kind of cool to go back and look at different mindsets and different opinions and shit like that. So anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with today. Now, I don't want to start any fights or anything or offend anyone, but I'm not going to say too much or my own personal opinions about it or anything because I don't really want to stir up anything. But it's pretty crazy, honestly, what our world is going through right now. We haven't really seen anything like this ever, really, to this extent, anyways. Where things are getting shut down, schools were being closed. My last month of college was online, which I honestly didn't really mind. I kind of my my grades went up actually because I'm able to focus more like when you can take your time and do things, or like in like a quiet, peaceful environment rather than the classroom. So my grades actually went up a little bit, but the tests I found were a lot harder because certain classes you need like a teacher to actually help explain things properly, and when you have it online, I'm not the best reader. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't really read things, so I probably could have got higher on the tests, but the assignments I killed with the school. But I should have, if I had the lectures and things like that, I might have been a little bit better for tests. But I ended up coming out with a 74% GPA for my first entire year, so that's pretty impressive for me, honestly. And if I look at it back in high school, wasn't even close to that. It was probably like a 55. I'm just kidding, maybe like a 60. So 6% away from getting honors. Honestly, amazing for me, really. And I only need like a 60. I think it was 65 average to you know pass and get on to the next year. So I, beat that. And I did get a 63 in one of my classes. And last semester, I think I got like a 59 or something like that in one of my classes. So coming out with a 74 GPA is, I'm proud with anyways. And, it's pretty cool. But yeah, this whole online thing, everything's kind of shifting over to being online. Everyone's having to social distance from each other, and it's weird. We've never seen anything really like this before. It's crazy to go back and think about a couple of months ago when you could go out to a mall or go out to a big gathering with a bunch of friends and things like that, and it's like that's kind of like not available right now. But the whole thing is, it's you're not supposed to be around people right now. You're supposed to be social distancing. So a lot of people are just getting money from the government right now because they can't work, but they have these essential jobs. And I'm a manager at a fast food place, so I'm considered essential. So I'm out here working, and we're busy as hell right now because we're one of the few places open. I'm out here working, talking to, thousands of people a day. But I can't, go hang out with a couple of friends. It seems kind of, weird and corrupt, really. I mean, we're wearing, like, protective equipment and all that, but it's just, like, it's just weird because I'm literally talking to thousands of people every single day. Pretty much, I'm working full-time again. I started working full-time again, I'm gonna say a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, pretty much when school ended. I picked up a couple more shifts because I did buy the new car, and it's not cheap, especially keeping up with insurance and car payments and things like that. I need to get a little bit more money, but I was supposed to get a job actually at a bank, which I was very excited for. It was supposed to be around May 15th, and due to this COVID-19, I can't, so I'm stuck working. I was gonna do both jobs anyways, but now I'm working, full time back at the restaurant again, which I've been at for like 4.5 years, 4 years. So that kind of sucks, and I was about to use my first year of college, and actually make a little bit of money out of it. Make some of the money back out of it, but it's just really weird and strange to me because this whole summer is kind of over really now because there's going to be no beaches, there's going to be no malls, there's going to be no friends, there's going to be no parties. So it's going to be really, really weird. It's just different, honestly. I mean, I've played a little bit more RuneScape than I usually do, which I am not complaining about at all. I love, playing RuneScape. If I could, I'd play it all day, every day, But it's just weird because I am pretty busy still because I'm working full time again and things like that. I'm still able to see my girlfriend because she lives out in the middle of nowhere, and you're allowed to see like one person. You're not allowed to see more than 5 or something like that. It's really weird. They didn't really list the rules or anything like that properly, but yeah, I'm not really complaining about it. We need to keep ourselves safe. I know there's a lot of people being affected by it right now, and it's scary. It sucks, It's something we weren't really prepared for. I mean, why would we be prepared for something like this? And then it just changes the entire world. So it is scary. There's a lot of people panicking and things like that right now. Um, I live in a town about 50K people, so I'm not as out there as places with like millions of people or hundreds of thousands anyways. I live in a fairly small town, so we should be safe for the most part, really. I am trying to wash my hands and do all that COVID protection things and wearing equipment, whatever, when I'm outside. But it's just weird because like there's been like a couple things that have gotten like canceled and delayed. I need to do my last driving test, and I booked it. I should have booked it a long time ago, but I booked it finally now, and it was supposed to be on like June, and then they switched it over to August just because there's because of this COVID-19 thing, you know what I mean? And there's not going to be concerts. The freaking sports got canceled. Like, sports got canceled. Schools and colleges got closed. People on their last year of high school, they don't have prom anymore. They don't have final exams anymore. It's really taken a full toll on the world, and it's messed up and it's scary and it's sad, but it's brutal, you know? Like, I don't even really know what to say about it. Like, I literally can't picture life right now without this, because we've had it for like what, since January now, and January, February, and it's like May. So it's been going on for freaking 4 months now, and it's just been like social distance, don't talk to people, don't see people, stay at home. But then they have these businesses that stay open, so it's like I can't stay home. I literally have a letter in my car that says I'm an essential worker and that I'm allowed to, go outside. It's it's freaking weird. Like, I don't even know really what to say about it. Anyways, it's crazy times, like, about this whole virus, and I don't know. I'm gonna definitely look back at this video in the future when this whole thing is hopefully over, and be like, wow, that was crazy times. But right now it's really crazy times, and it's stressful and it's sad, and there's a lot of people struggling for money. There's a lot of people that are living off the government right now, and then the after effects of this is going to be brutal, because so far, if you look at it from an environmental perspective, it's done amazing, because um, the environment is slowly going back to what it was. The price of gas where I live, anyways, right now has literally dropped like close to half of what it was last summer, anyways. It would be half of what it was last summer, anyways, because not many people are driving. There's no airplanes flying. I mean, there is some trucks running still, like for essential products and things like that, but that's been cut. It's just really weird. And the whole economy is going to be messed up after, because everyone is getting money from the government. There's no businesses being run, so there's nothing to be. It's just, it's going to have a really bad effect after this whole thing. And very unfortunate for small businesses, because lots of them will be closing and things like that. And it's really bad, but I mean, I guess for the environment, it's good. It goes to show, like, when we get all these electric cars out on the road in 10, 15, 20 years, I mean, I guess planes will still be running and things like that, but it will have a bigger effect than we think on the environment. But the economy is going to be messed up for a long time after. I don't even really know, actually. It's going to be crazy going on with life and trying to get a good job and things like that after this. Moving forward, but it's definitely taken a toll on the entire world. Now, I don't really want to say something and offend somebody, but my personal opinion is that it was not just came from whatever reason. I think it was made by somebody and put out there. That's my 100% personal opinion on it, but that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to say anything and offend anyone or anything like that. Yeah, so for my personal life right now, I am finished my first year of college now. It wasn't terrible, honestly. I right now I actually miss it, really. I miss it probably because, like, I miss, going out and seeing people and doing things like that because of the whole virus. But even the online aspect of it, as much as it sucked with work, I was working less, so maybe that's why I'm missing it. But I it was really a satisfying feeling typing out like a huge assignment, and then getting a mark back and seeing like an 85. It was pretty satisfying to see that. And maybe I just felt like I was progressing with life more or things like that. But yeah, I miss it right now, and working full time again isn't the best. So yeah, done the first year of college now, and yeah, pretty much bought my new car. There's not too much else happening in my personal life, really. Um, so I'm almost a year actually with my girlfriend now, so I guess that's good. As for RuneScape, there's a lot that I have envisioned and thought about for this account specifically. I actually have been working on my one defense pier quite a bit too, but not as much. I'm really motivated for this account right now. I am enjoying Slayer so much. Like it's got to be literally like my favorite skill in the game right now. It's just you make so much money off of it. You get to train so many skills. You get so many supplies for everything. I don't think I would enjoy Slayer as a main account. Because getting an Irate or getting an Irate seed for just an example, or even like a death rune or a salt rune or something, I probably wouldn't even pick up if I was a main account. I'd be like, it's gonna clog my inventory. You know what I mean? Why would I pick up this like rune dagger? It's only a 4K. You know, whatever. But on an Ironman, everything counts and everything goes towards everything. Picking up these wines of Zamarok is gonna help me train my herb lore. Picking up these runes is gonna help me train my magic. Picking up this snap seed is going to help me with farming and give me prayer potions for Slayer. Like it all wraps up together and makes every little drop so worth it. And so, and I'm about to unlock, well, not about to, 260k Slayer until we unlock the Cave Kraken, but then we need to get an assignment for Cave Kraken. So it could be 500k Slayer until I can actually do Kraken. I'm really excited for Kraken though. I want to get the, what is it called? That staff. I can't even think of what it's actually called right now, but it's a staff. Then I can head over to Zulrah and try Zulrah out. I'm pretty excited for that too, because Zulrah is like the Iron Man boss machine type thing, and it's pretty cool. But yeah, overall, I've been loving training Slayer. I really am seeing more of a max type thing now. I've almost done every quest in the game now. This year, I want to get 90 Slayer. I want to get 99 farming. I want to get Quest Cape. Probably get 75 plus everything. Maybe, depending. I want to get 77 rune crafting as soon as possible, too. But, yeah, I'm overall loving this account. Pretty much whenever I'm logged in, I'm pretty happy and relaxed playing this game, and I love it so much. But, recently, I've just been having a lot of fun with it. I did a Slayer grind last year. I got from like 60 to 78. And then I didn't get burned out of Slayer. I just wanted to do other things. Like I wanted to get 99 crafting and wanted to do a bunch of other 99s. I find that with long skills, like I do like a huge grind of it, and then I go ahead and get another 99, and then I do another huge grind of it, and then I go get another 99. That's how I've kind of always played the game. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go for 90 Slayer. Depending after that, like I'm still gonna train it obviously, but I think 90 would just look really nice, really cool. It is a slow skill. Like days that I put like 8 hours like 7 6 7 hours, maybe 8 hours in, I get like 80k Slayer XP. It's very slow, especially when you're doing farm runs and checking other things at the same time. It is a very slow skill, but it is a fun skill. You make a lot of money, you get a lot of supplies. Yeah, and I can't wait to do Dragon Slayer 2 and start the construction grind and make a nice house. Already having just the portal room has made my life so much easier for doing farming runs. Even getting to here, I don't have to like grab like 4 different runes out every time. I just get one law rune, teleport to my house, and boom, I'm here. It's really good and it's very convenient. I just can't wait to actually get like 90 construction and build like a beast house. Alright, so another subject I actually wanted to talk about with RuneScape related is the OS HD thing is coming back. I don't know if it is going to be coming back. I'm not sure if Jagex will even like allow it or anything like that. But I would personally love to see this happen. Now, I'm not a huge fan, honestly, of the new client that the guy or whatever is making with like the daytime mode, nighttime mode, raining and all that. I think it would be cool for some people and things like that, but I would personally love to see like the 2010 graphics, something like that, come back. I think that would be a lot of fun, and having those graphics back would take me back to like when I first started, because I started in like, I think it was either 2009 or 2010, around those times. So like I started when they already had the HD graphics, and don't get me wrong, I love old school, I love all the graphics with old school, but I just think like it's 2020 now. I think we could go to those graphics at least, because if you didn't play this game back in the day, or you didn't have an appreciation for RuneScape, then people would look at this game and be like, why are you playing that like pixelated game in 2020? But they wouldn't understand the actual gameplay of it. And I understand if there was a toggle to switch both, like to old school and this and that, it would take double the development time. But if there is going to be like a third party type people with an extra client doing it for you, maybe JX could like give them like a percentage or something like that, because 100% it will attract tons of new players, because people that didn't want to play RuneScape before would look in and be like, hey, that game doesn't look too bad. I mean, the graphics aren't amazing from 2010, but they're a lot better than the old school graphics. I know there would 100% need to be a toggleable option. Did I say that word right? But so that it could switch back and forth, or else it will never pass. But yeah, 2010 graphics would be honestly awesome. I would 100% play with them all the time. I don't think I'd switch back to the old school ones. It just makes everything look better. Like, it's 3D models. It would have like the big logos on the skill capes. Like, it would just be awesome. Like, I'm not talking like RuneScape 3 with eyes and stuff like that. We're still gonna have the little black dots for eyes, but it would just make the game look and feel a lot more like 2010. But I mean, in 2020, like, I can't picture like doing bossing and stuff like that, and even Slayer, even skilling, everything would just look and feel so much better. I'd probably like play with the music on again and things like that, and have like a nice nostalgic trip. I would love for that to come out, but I don't see JX allowing it, because they didn't allow the first OS HD, which literally looked perfect. I don't know. They said it had something to do with it like seemed like people were botting or whatever, but personally, I'd love to see that come back into the game. I would be so happy if that came back into the game. I'm sure lots of my friends would pick up the game again, and I'm sure tons of other people that quit when EOC came out, or looked at old school, played it for a couple months, and were like, it's too small screen. Because when old school first came out, they didn't even have a full screen option for like 2-3 years. I don't even remember what it was. But if they could have that HD, I think that would be amazing. And I know people would be like, oh, it's not old school or whatever at this point, but I mean, it's 2020. And if you could have a toggle option, I don't know how to say that word. I think that would make it perfect. But I think most people would adapt and change to the 2009, 2010 graphics. I think it was actually 2008, but the graphics, I think everyone would eventually just move over and adapt to that, because it's something like that. As much as it is game changing, it's not like EOC, or it's not like adding microtransactions. It's just making things look newer, really. Like, it's not like it's making the game easier. I mean, maybe if we had more of a render distance or anything like that, but I mean, RuneLite has that anyways, and it's not like you can see players in the wild or whatever. I just think it would give the game such a new feel. But I'm not really with the new graphics. Like, it's not old school, it's not 2010, it's not EOC, it's just random graphics that some guy was making. Not really a big fan of that. I might check it out if it does come out, but I would prefer to see the 2010 graphics, and I'm sure a lot of other people would too. It would just make the game so much better. But another question that I have brought up with that is, we are also used to using RuneLite and having all the plugins and things like that. Would we give all the RuneLite plugins up for better graphics? Because personally, I don't even think I would, because like, RuneLite is so nice to see like your XP and what's on the floor, and just, there's so many things with RuneLite. You guys obviously already know that. This new client will have to pretty much put RuneLite into it. I don't know if RuneLite could make like an HD version or something. I don't know. I'd love to see that come out this year. I would be on top of the world happy. But yeah, I'm in this phase of my life right now where I'm sort of living like a day-to-day again. I go through different parts and stages like everyone, obviously, but this whole COVID thing has really like put me, just living day by day at this point. I'm not sure what's going to be happening really with my next year of school. I'm not sure. I wouldn't even mind really doing it all online. I could play RuneScape, you know what I mean? Probably, I'm going to say, that's what I figured. I was thinking about it like actually last night, at work. I was thinking, I might as well save like fishing or like some of the AFK skills, even mining, fishing and mining I still have left, while I'm in school. And also plank make is pretty AFK. Things like that I'm going to save for when I'm in school. So probably I'm going to be focusing mostly on Slayer and farming and things like that. Maybe herb lore, agility. I'd love to like finish fishing and things like that, but I don't want to spend like 6 months doing that, or 3 months or however long it's gonna take. I think I'd rather do Slayer and save that for when I'm in school. But what I was saying, holy shit, these things drop money. But what I was gonna say is I'm kind of just living like a day by day at this point, not really knowing what's gonna happen, and um, I just try to play RuneScape as much as I possibly can, but my life is pretty filled right now. Got, work, school whenever like that comes back around again, and then girlfriend. Like there's not much time to play RuneScape and make videos, but I'm gonna try and grind as much as I possibly can. Every time I have time where I'm at home and I'm available to play, I'm pretty much playing. I'm putting in lots and lots of hours. Pretty much all of my spare time, I'm playing RuneScape and recording videos and things like that. Which is only a couple times a week. So I'm trying my best to get all these videos and things out, but we'll see where that goes. And I'd love to grow the channel quite a bit this year, and maybe hit 2,000 this year, maybe 3,000, maybe 5,000 would be a better goal. But yeah, I can't wait for this to be over and life to start again. And I want to get a better job. That's one of my main goals right now. I actually built a resume the other day, and I'm ready for whenever this is over to start handing it out. I want to work in a bank and be a banker and make a little bit better money than I am now, obviously, and use my college degree for something at least. So I think that'd be really cool. And yeah, I'm going to be just trying to grow the channel a lot this year, trying to play as much RuneScape as I possibly can this year. And yeah, that's where my mindset is right now and things like that. So yeah, if you guys did watch this whole video, I'm really appreciative of that and things. If you guys have any suggestions for videos that I could make or things like that, it can be anything. Like I'm down to do money making methods. I'm down to try bossing. I'm down to do whatever I can to entertain you guys and things like that. If you guys like these types of videos too, I could make more like Ramble podcast type videos. Podcast, it's one person. But yeah, just chillin' skills, I used to call them back in the day when I made these quite often. I actually really like recording these and things like that. It's something to go back and reflect on from parts of my life that I had maybe a different mindset. But yeah, I'm down to make any types of videos that you guys want. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. Thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm gonna start making like sort of like a schedule where it's gonna be like a progress video every 2 weeks. I want to be making maybe like a random video, like a guide or something like that, and then maybe once a month I'll do a big ramble video like this. I want to get maybe up to 8 videos a month, something like that. At least 5 a month rather than one every 2 months that it's been lately, and I apologize for that. But yeah, you guys have been really supportive lately and I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. See ya in the next video.